Good afternoon, everybody. We're live. We got Matihla versus CMK today. Matihla coming off of a rebound victory against. Who did they beat last time? I got a cheat sheet. Let's see. They beat CBG last week. They lost to Motor Soup in the first week. They rebounded and beat CBG. We've got Sanj here, Sweet Kissing's here, Neutral Weird, and his team. I don't see Sanj. Liquid Sword, Sweet Kissing, okay, Sweet Kissing standing in for Sanj, it looks like. Carol Ogie, no, Sanjis, I'm sorry, Sanjis on Matihla, it's there. CMK, what are we missing here? Neutral Weird, Young Abe, Liquid Swords, we are missing, no, there's no stand-in. Yeah, everybody's here. Woohoo! We have a match. Cool. All right. So far, let's see. We've got like CMK. CMK aren't like smurfing or anything like that. Matihla, these are almost entirely new accounts. The only one that's not entirely new is Geraldo, and he's not here today. We got 6 players. We got Uhura standing in, it looks like. Uhura is also, look, a 6-team member. Must be brand new. Yep, must be brand new. So we got a mystery player. Ogie's usually their mid. Yeah, Sanj, Gio, and Geraldo, they're all here. Their team actually became official like after the first game. So the only thing I've got stats. Well, I've got stats on the first game, but it was without their tag. So apparently their name is Portuguese for dog pack. I think I read that right. Yeah, second guy coming in here. Fafner's gonna cast on the side as well. I'm excited. Oh, I am probably one third erect right now. At least 1/3 erect. Must keep concealing cheat sheet. Doing this shit. Okay, I guess I am doing this solo. Let's do it! Let's fucking do it! Yay. I am chub levels up to about 2/3 now. I am excited. I'm literally adding stuff to the Twitch, like right before this match started. You're gonna see more of an overlay and stuff. We're gonna have background music and stuff between the matches and things like that. I'm literally learning it like on the fly tonight, so just be patient with me. This channel will get better and better as we go. So we've got Matihla, just Portuguese for pack of dogs. They're rebounding. They are 1-1 right now. Currently, CMK is actually on a tear right now. Originally, like their first match was, I don't know the name, Amp or something like that. I'm not sure what it was, but this was the same team. But they are officially CMK now. Let's see, CMK, Love, Void, PA is pretty popular. I mean, we're gonna probably see the standard bans. Lesh is most likely gonna get banned no matter what. Young Abe likes the silencer. Let's see what else we got here.
5 seconds
We might see a Naga support from Sweet Kissing, but she's been the carry in the mid both times. We'll see. Most likely going to be doing the same thing. She actually, it shows her as a standard, but she actually is on CMK. Liquid Swords is one of their best supports. Loves the team fight action. Had some really good turnarounds in the last match with Winter's Curse on the Wyvern. Young Abe's pretty kind of back and forth. He's pretty versatile.
10 seconds
I will say the stats speak for themselves. He's 0-10 on Punch, but he's definitely better on others. His last game, their last game was against Life Selection. There's of course Lena and Lesh getting banned out right there. No surprise. But yeah, against Life Selection, he was actually PL on that one. But normally I'd probably put him in about the 3 position. He can even do a like a Vlad's or something like that on a support role like a Dazzle. Have you seen that before? NSD was a Phoenix last game. You cannot let him have the lane alone though, because he pretty much took off on Phoenix with a Midas in this off lane solo. He was able to farm up a Storm. He will usually go for stats before anything else. Oh, Gyro next ban, pretty standard there. Wasn't really, yeah. Young Abe's pretty decent with Gyro. Over to Matihla real quick here. There's so little Nova. Most of Matihla is like almost entirely Smurfs, or new accounts, whatever, if they made new accounts for this. But we have literally almost no info except for Geraldo, who's a very hard support, very dedicated to the warding and all that good shit. Pretty decent on CM, Windy, Lion, Darkseer, Jack, Tide. Bounty Hunter getting banned out. This is pretty meta right now. No real surprises here. Nothing specifically against their team, and it's really hard to tell against Matihla because without any stats, what can you do to predict what they're going to pick?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
If you guys are listening in game, we're also on Kai's Commentary, is my Twitch channel. You want to head over there. If you like, what's happening in this league right now is a lot of matches are getting rescheduled. This is, you know, a lot of people have real lives in this league, so lots of rescheduling going on. So not everything is going according to like my stream and stuff like that. We usually Wednesdays and Fridays, but we get a lot of matches. Like my team's rescheduled for Thursday. So if you follow the channel, you'll get the hey, if there's actually a match going on right now. So winner going for CMK. Powerful team fight. They're going with the supports first. No one's trying to rush a hard carry in, trying to sneak him past. Tusk making it through. Not a huge surprise there. Let's see. We might see Sweet Kissing as a mid test, but I highly doubt it. Neutral is going to be most likely their hardest carry.
10 seconds remaining.
So we'll probably see Geo on the Tusk. He tends to play their initiator, at least what we can see. He was Tusk in the last match as well. Actually, yeah, he wasn't in the first match. He was in the second match as a Tusk, and that was the match they came back. That was the match they won. Carol's usually their hardest carry. Medusa in the last game. Played Undying in the first game. I don't think they had enough carry the first game, but yeah, he was a really fat. He had Manta, Butterfly, Scott, and Medusa. It was an offensive build too. Didn't really have Lincolns or anything like that. And we're burning through the reserve clock right away. CMK. They have a very aggressive playstyle from what I can see so far. And they don't really necessarily have a main find coming out. That's a hellacious combo. That's 3 stuns they have so far. They got the snowball, they got the ice shards for positional control, and then you got the hex and your spike on top of that. So that's so much disables. I just really hope I have a whole bunch of I have a whole ton of replays I got to do. I got 2 from yesterday, and I've got probably 3 from today to do. I'm not sure if they were doing a what was it? Canadians versus. While we're looking at this, let me take a look at the other game. Tournaments. Who else was it playing? Wow, that was a quick game. These Canadians against somebody. I'm dying making it through. Might see neutral on this one. Yeah, we'll see. It's a pretty hellacious early game.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Both teams not really taking any particular time. Like, they're not rushing their picks. A lot of times you'll see like a pocket strat or something. They'll be like, all right, we're doing this, and a lot of times Storm getting banned out. That's good. So we have, so that takes CMK off of there. Looks like they don't have a very particular, like, dedicated strong. I mean, NSD has played Storm several times. He's pretty decently experienced with them. He usually will play carries, but he has mostly played support in the last game, usually about the 4th position.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Spirit getting banned out. They're keeping all the heavy initiation on Matihla's side and trying to ban out and keep people from getting, just keeping some of the gankers and people can get all over the map. Like Bounty Hunter and Spirit on the same, like, one after another. That's pretty defensive setup. Honestly, they just Matihla just want to keep the map control for themselves more than anything. Which so far they will have. Although, okay, Rubik getting banned out. They don't want their curse stolen. Yeah, they really don't want that curse stolen. And Matihla did they have Winter last game? Let me look here. They won the last game.
Ten seconds remaining.
No, I don't think. No, from what I can see, they didn't have Winter in the last game, but they just really want to make sure that curse doesn't get stolen. That is a huge team fighter turnaround and everything. Bloodseeker, yeah. Look at this. All these gankers and roamers right here, all getting taken out. So Matihla's going to want some really heavy farm. They're probably going to make this match go at least a good 30-40 minutes, just to get their carry farmed up, and they're going to play it defensively. Tusk might solo the off lane. He might mid. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of different ways you can play him. Very unlikely we'd see him in a tri-lane, though.
10 seconds remaining.
And it's kind of unknown whether Undy's going to be a roaming zombie or if he's just going to go straight down bottom, because right now, if Tusk and Mine were to go safe lane together with a tri-lane, with the carry, I mean, they could pretty much take him out. They've got so many stuns just in one lane. If he does solo, it's going to suck pretty bad for him. They might have to change up the number of lanes they do.
Disruptor.
Yep, more defense right there. Okay, so we'll probably see a Tusk in the off lane. Probably going to see a Tusk in the off lane. Let me just go ahead and get rid of some of these other things here. Thanks, boss. Appreciate that. Get the frames per second up a little bit more here. We don't need no Spotify right now. I do need my cheat sheet.
Seconds remaining.
Get that back up.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
So this is pretty self-explanatory right now. Tusk's going to be off lane. Lion Disruptor going to be in the safe lane, and that's a ton of disable. They have so much. They have so much crowd control right now, which is even with the Quap, which is probably going to be sweet kissing on the mid. That's still. I mean, they're going to have a hard ass time ganking that bottom lane. It's so defensive right now. Even if she glimpses in, she can get immediately glimpsed out. Or if she, I'm sorry, if she blinks in, you get immediately glimpsed out.
Ten seconds remaining.
Boy, they're slow rolling the hell out of this timer.
5 seconds remaining.
Very defensive, yeah. Super late game carry for Matihla. Silencer too. That's actually more of a counter pick than anything. It does keep that curse from coming in at the right moment. It does pretty much like if he hits a silence right when Queen blinks in. Excuse me. It's literally going to get her killed. So it's more of a counter pick, and then the hard carry is going to come out after that. You might see a silencer mid against Sweet Kissing too. Kind of remains to be seen.
10 seconds remaining.
The drama unfolds. My boner is getting slightly. My chub is slightly decreased at this point. This is just taking too long.
Reserve time.
But that's just me. Alright. Support Naga. That's going to make pushing tier 1 towers incredibly hard. I don't know, they might put him as a. They might put her as a support. They only. I mean, if they have Undying as a hard support anywhere, you could break her off a little bit, get her, try to rush her Radiance, and have her split push like crazy.
10 seconds remaining.
It might be sort of a half seas, half support, half carry. If they do a hard support build early on and go a gank and dying, might be. There's a whole bunch of different ways you can play it right now. The main thing is that it's going to make pushing towers, which they don't have a whole lot of strong push anyway on Matihla's side. Matihla does not have a fast. Oh yeah, they're taking PL out. I'm surprised Matihla didn't pick them for themselves. And hey, Squeaks making a little cameo here. I think he's hungry. Might try to sabotage this cast just to get some foods. Nah, looks like he's pretty happy right now. Ban out the Ember mid. Well, they've already got a mid queen. Kind of surprised they would ban out Ember at this point. But he is a super late game, massive damage dealer. One thing that Matihla do not have right now is damage. Not a lot of it. They got the nuke with the Lion, and most of their damage is pretty steady. With the you've got the static field, you've got if Silencer were whoever plays Silencer,
5 seconds remaining.
Maybe Geo, maybe Ogi in the mid, but. It's more of a sustained damage thing. I mean, you got the okay. There's your hard carry with the anti-mage. They're gonna protect his ass hard, and that's a really good counter to Quap too. So this is pretty much the strategy that they were sort of going for in the first place. Maybe an adjustment for a support here and there, but this is pretty much what they wanted to go with. A very defensive tri-lane, keep the roamers out of play, and yeah, they're gonna. This is gonna be at least a 40-minute game. I wager. And it's probably going to go Matihla's way. If CMK cannot force this to end within about 30 minutes, I see it going Matihla's way.
5 seconds remaining.
There's still plenty of late game potential, but it's really on CMK to make this happen at this point. They could do their own super hard carry. There are. I mean, they picked the Silencer. That's a good counter to Annie himself. And getting a Quap. The Quap with the Orchid, that's going to keep them out of play for a little bit. Wind Ranger's a really good counter in that it's really hard to just for anti-mage to keep her pinned down. And there's also getting shackling anti against a tree for 4 seconds early game and then hitting focus fire. That pretty much takes them out. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Windy picked here.
5 seconds remaining.
Nope, they're going Slar. They're going hard carry and most likely a Skull Basher probably. So here we go. NSD is going to do the support thing. Uhura is our new mystery man here. We'll probably see mid silencer with Ogi and Carol hard carry on the anti-mage. Geo is going to take the Tusk. Liquid Swords, that's going to be 2 Winter Wyverns in a row for this league for him. Sweet Kissing taking the Naga. I'm very surprised. I wonder if I don't know if that was an exit or not, but I mean that's totally Sweet Kissing's girl right there is the quap. Sanj on the disruptor. Apparently you do pronounce it Sanj. I've been calling you Sang this whole time, I'm sorry. That's about it.
10 seconds remaining. Remaining.
Neutral weird, yep, that's their hardest carry right there. He's gonna be on Slar. And if you just tuned in, we're also on Twitch right now. Kairos Commentary is the channel. We're listening here, that's cool. But we have a lot of matches that are not actually a lot of reschedules and such. So if you want to see a match that you might be online, happen to catch a match that's not scheduled and such, and get commentary on everything, you can just follow my channel, and it'll let you know when they're up. Alright, so Kissing on bottom. It looks like they might go for... I don't see smoke on either team right now. Gio's going to go up top and try to get that ward down as quick as he can. Aside from that, man, we got to get this... Hold on, we can get this... if I can make this go a little faster. Try to get my frame per second up. I've got a lot of windows open, excuse me. Don't need that. Side control, don't need that. Let's get some extra stuff out of the way here, folks. And that's about it for all the pregame shit. Pretty much told you everything I know. Based off Dota buff and stuff, did a little research before. I've definitely stepped up my game in terms of the amount of research I'm doing. Definitely got some info on these guys. Hell, before last week, I wasn't even sure who won the week before. Definitely fixing that shit. Oh yeah, it's GLaDOS. Alright, we are on. Looks like Gio's gonna go for, wow, 8. Yeah, he's definitely solo offlane. Actually, we might see a 2-1-2. I'm very surprised at this, actually. But given their lineup, it's not the worst thing in the world to... I mean, really, if it's just gonna be a solo and dying, 2-on-1 is gonna be enough. Sang can just spam the hell out of that Thunderstrike and take him out. And we got a rotation, no smoke, but we are going to rotate in. It's a 4-man rotation. They are going to catch Sanj out alone. Do they have the stuns to hold him down? The Ensnare's going to get the first hit. And wow, they just melted down first blood. Successful game. Didn't even need smoke, and it's going to be 1-0 CMK.
Loaded to the gills.
And at least one for one. Consolation prize being at least 1 bounty rune to start this off. Why the hell is this so fucking low on my frames per second? Minimize all the things. Minimize all the things. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to minimize my Twitch. I'd love to talk to you guys on it, but I'd rather you guys have a better frames per second. There we go. There we go. It's a little better. It's going to catch up in a second. Gio getting the first ward up. More of a defensive ward, not getting the pole camp. Neither side warding the pole camps. So we're going to see plenty of farm on both sides. Young Abe on the quap instead of Sweet Kissing. But she is going to take mid with the Naga. Okay, we got a hard carry Naga in the mid against Silencer. Really putting Silencer on that one, mainly just because, damn. Yeah, that's a lot of range and a lot of amazing harass. He's going to go for 1 level in his glaives just for last hits. But so far, Sweet Kissing is taking over that mid lane. 6-2 versus nothing.
No.
1-1. And diving in. We're getting aggressive early on. NSD diving in under the tower. He's going to get spiked, but he's out of tower range now. Those creeps are taking the damage. He's got only 1 level of decay. Just not ready. Just not ready to dive. He doesn't have the tombstone yet. Carol diving in, getting a little more mana drain. And they push him out successfully. That pole gave him so many creeps to worry about at the same time. Oh, up top. Tons of damage right there. He did take the worst of it, but he's going to survive. Or she, excuse me, not sure. And the new guy on the block, new girl. Gio, content to just get levels. Trying to play aggressive, but oh, nope, going to get stunned. Can use that snowball to buy some time, but he's just going to use it to get out. And we're at the first runes. And neutral taking the lead. Actually, two guys on CMK taking the lead. Again, if you just turned in, Meridi is actually, I don't know the abbreviation for that, but Matihla is Portuguese for
middle
pack of
tower
dogs.
is being attacked.
Blame Geraldo, apparently is the word on that.
Tribute.
It's a bit weird to see a half-seas right there. So plenty of free farm for neutral here. Oh, another snowball. Just gonna give him something to think about, but it's too much. Gio's just got. He doesn't really have any items because he can't get any last hits. He's trying to give himself some. He's trying to harass him, but what are you gonna do harassing, diving in with a snowball against a Slarder? That's gonna just turn around and get you stunned and damaged. Meanwhile, Ogi picking up a little more. He's up to 7 and 3 now. Picking up the slack a little bit. But he's still about. He's doing about half as much as. Getting about half as much CS as Sweet Kissing right now. Again, really surprised to see. This is probably going to be a support co-op, and I'm starting to see a little bit more of that lately. Like the Yules and sometimes Earn. We might actually see a support co-op, but it kind of depends on how the rest of this goes. They're letting. Who's getting the last hits here? No, they're giving Young Abe the hits, so it's most likely going to be Creator. Gio's burning through the mana like crazy. Clarity's already exhausted. Not much else he can do. In an offensive build from Liquid, he can easily just hit the Arctic Burn and wear him out a little bit more. He's already down to. He started with 8 tangos down to 2. We're going to have to see an early rotation from Ogi, who's playing it very safe. Very, very safe. I mean, you've got the range advantage. 3 points in the last word, that's going to hurt like hell.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
But still, didn't really even hurt that bad. The bottle's gonna do just fine. We do have a bottle on Ogi as well. We're not getting the pull. We're getting the pulls and everything. And NST doing a good job of rotating around, just getting extra farm. There was a double pull from Sanj that was intercepted by NSD. And we got a bounty room bottom. Ogi's gonna pick that up. Where did Sweet Kissing go? Nope, still in the middle. And Neutral Weird is going to take off like crazy. He needs the farm, and he is getting it. He's getting it, no problem. We are... Oh, and Young diving in with the screen. Too much damage on Sanj right there. We've got... Oh, the Tombstone was dropping everything. 4 stacks of Decay on there. And just being able to chase him. Yeah, the Glimpse is up, but it's up a little too late. That long cooldown even at level 2. They know that he doesn't have any points in statics in his Lightning Bolt, so it's really easy, or Lightning Thunderstorm, whatever. It's really easy to just dive in and know that he doesn't have that extra damage to kill him. And now rotating down Uhura, so they're actually doing a good job of picking him off despite the tri-lane. I was really surprised. A very defensive tri-lane, but they're still finding chinks in the armor, so to speak. And finally, Ogi getting a little bit of the better end of this, starting to pick up steam. Still way behind. Still way behind Sweet Kissing here. I mean, 13 creeps, that's, you know, somewhere around 500, 600 gold. That can be a pretty massive advantage. And now we have Sweet Kissing with the ult. Could rotate now if he wants to. We've also got the silence. He could just keep up farm in the mid, allow him to catch up a little bit. And next thing you know, you've got a caught up silencer. And you can still break teamfights without even actually being there. Although the real strength right now, CMK, is the fact that they have a decently farmed up Naga who's able to bounce around from tower to tower and just drop the ult and just literally stop any push and any gank from happening. That's okay with Matihla though. They're content to just go ahead and farm this up. They weren't really intending to push. They're going to play the late game anyway. Oh, getting a little greedy. Neutral Weird diving in, going to get stunned and hexed. But the Cold Embrace going to save him for a little while. Is it going to be enough? No, there's not. Yeah, he gets glimpsed, but he was sitting so long underneath the Cold Embrace that it literally does nothing to him. And oh, Gio, wow, they saved Gio. That was a great rotation on saving him though. They dove deep on him. Amp damage was up and everything. Barely saved his ass. Great rotations from Uhura and Sanj so far. Doing a great job keeping their dudes alive. At the cost of their own lives typically. And let's see where we're at here. Kills and stuff. Yep, at the cost of their own lives, they're willing to sacrifice themselves. That's going to make it really hard because we've got Carol's got the health. Going to have a perseverance at 7 minutes. That's not bad at all. Still on track. Ogi rotating in. Sanj coming from behind here. Diving on the mid tower. Sweet kissing and saying, nope, no worries, I'm fine. So, just literally, his TP was on cooldown, so he's just walking from lane to lane. Just trying to prevent a gank at this point. Might grab a level or two for himself, might stack some jungles, but he's going to hang around for a little bit. NSD, roaming zombie. Sees a move, but he doesn't know this. They know that Sand was nearby, but for all they know, he could be at the bottom lane by now. They might make a play for this. He's going around the backside, ready to drop the stone.
Probably nothing to worry about.
Meanwhile, getting a little... They've seen an opportunity to possibly dive on the top tower, but this is a little greedy when you got a Tusk without all the support you need. Oh, they're diving down bottom. So Carol getting caught by the Scream and the Sonic Wave, but he's gonna tank it. One level on a spell shield, give him enough resist to tank that, no problem. You want back up to the top tower. Liquid popping his Arctic Burn, but he's getting stunned. He's getting snowballed. Oh, Sanj locking him in for a little bit, but the Cold Embrace is going to tank it longer. And the Tombstone drop by NSD. That's going to take out 2. So that's 5-0 for CMK. Gank attempt did backfire, and the roaming zombie takes over. Decay is going to finish the job, it looks like. Yep, not even a soul rip. Decay will finish the job. Again, if you want to, we're also on Twitch here. Kairos Commentary is the channel. Welcome to listen in there, in case something happens here. You also get notices if you follow for matches that are unscheduled and like, hey, there's a match and I'm here to cast it. Okay, cool. All the decay wearing off on NSD now. He's ready to make another play. And with these 6 kills, despite the early rotation, it's always when they get away from their towers that they get knocked out. Really, yeah. I'm gonna say this. Matihla, it's always their supports getting caught out. 5 of the 6 kills have been their supports, and then the Tusk they were trying to rescue on Geo there. It's always when they overextend. This is not. This is definitely not a. The Tusk is kind of a double-edged sword, a really double-edged sword, more so against them than anything. Because I mean, it's fantastic for tower defense. If you got it'll pretty much guarantee a kill. And Sweet Kiss will take lots of damage in the middle. A little bit of that curse hurt, and the last word going to do a decent amount of damage. It's actually going to force her out of the lane if she doesn't stick around. 20 seconds to a bottle charge, but being that low, she's not going to risk it. She's going to go back. Now Young Abe diving in again. Sonic Wave's almost back up, but Sanj again a little too far from the tower. Diving in, and we got an ult from the middle. Global Silence is up, but man, they're just diving in. NSD's got we got zombies up top. We got the Soul Rip. Silence is now down. They're just going to go ahead and dive on that tower. They need a rotation. They need help. They need reinforcements at the top. Are they going to get it? No. Ogi just a little late. Now it's 1-on-4. They're pretty beat up though. He's got pretty decent damage, but it's not burst damage. Neutral is going to go down, but they are going to take Ogi with him. Oh, he's going to get swords too. Nicely done. Now NSD is going to finish the job. There's just nothing he can do at this point. But, the haste rune. Going to get it? Oh, he's got it, but they don't have any more stuns. All their stuns are dead. Woo! You lucky son of a bitch, Yogi. Nicely done. Good rebound there. Good comeback.
Tower is under siege.
Not quite the rotation they needed, but oh man, and losing this top tower or losing this bottom tower so early on is really going to bite them in the ass for farm.
Let me put it
they really need this for position.
So that it will penetrate your
they really need this for. They don't really need this much for Roche because you can TP to the tier 2 just as easily. It's just as far, but really just it maintains so much space for that Matihla desperately need to keep their farm going. They cannot lose this tower. It looks like they are going to defend it. Here comes Carol.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Middle tower is actually I still hang on. Geo diving in with a snowball, getting stunned in exchange. Yeah, diving on someone who can chain stun AoE point blank range, not the best choice. He's gonna go down to the combo with Young Abe, forcing Carol to blink out, and still that's gonna be a 5-to-1 kill ratio. And that's 10-2. And Liquid diving in with NSD. Ogi, that Arctic Burn just keeps on restarting, doesn't it? But he is going to tank it. He's going to survive, and that Tombstone is down for another minute. See how we're doing. Oh yeah, CMK's totally taking control. surprisingly lackluster farm so far. Carroll is literally at the 6-minute mark. This is what he had about 6 minutes ago. So all this dive action has really pretty much shut down his farm, and that's really going to bite. They have CMK have a more aggressive lineup that they can use to at least harass him to the point where he has to play it safe, not get the farm he wants. They are going to see Weird coming around the backside here. That courier did spot him. That was a little bit that was fortunate for Carroll, but if he gets stunned, oh my god, he's got a blink already. Blink at 12.5 minutes, not bad. Blink in, stun, and then just finish the job with the Sonic Wave. There it is, boom! Magic Resist will not save you, and the rotation will not come fast enough because there's already action middle. NSD getting pushed out. It happened so fast he couldn't even hit his art. There goes bottom. First stone drawn for CMK, looking really good for them right now. They're still 2-0. Matihla they're 1-0 right, or 1-1 right now. They had to come back against Boner Soup, which was actually pretty. Actually, no, I'm sorry, it was against CVG. They come back against CVG last game, so they're pretty much riding the momentum train. CMK though are on a tear. They're pretty much, I think they're in the top 3 in wins right now. Very few people are 2-0 in this league, and he almost has the Orchid done at almost 14 minutes. They're free farming the jungle. They're just free roaming the jungle. Carroll just playing it a little more safe. He's going to stick with the lane itself and immediately withdraw. This is desperate farm that he needs and he can't get. Map control is going really well for CMK, and a roaming zombie just making their lives hell. I already got Arcane. Is he going to go straight mech? What the hell would he be building here? I mean, he could do a Vanguard. He could do. The sky's the limit on what he can buy right now. Let's see what he got last game. Young Abe. If it's any indication,
Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
He's the wild card because I mean he had Naga with Vlad's trade Aquila because he was playing support on the last game. Really hard to tell. And diving in the middle, getting a little more aggressive, but there's a lot more help from Matihla here. They're definitely not out of it. We get snowball from high ground right here. Nice. That tower's still getting hit by that catapult. They are probably going to take it down before anything happens here. The kinetic field's going to go up, but unfortunately, their supports don't have their ults that they. Oh my god, level 3.
Radiant's middle tower has
Hura is level 3. All that roaming is really biting her in the ass. Just all this, and the constantly getting ganked away from the tower, sacrificing yourself for the carry, who is unfortunately still way behind. Ogie's still in a good spot, but he is gonna fall off quite soon. If he goes for rushes and ags, okay, he's going for a rod. And I hope with more disables, but yeah, it's just on. There's still plenty of room for Carroll to come back, but they've got to retake their jungle. Got to retake that jungle. Must do. They're able to push halfway between the tier 1 and the tier 2 without it being contested at all, not even being a risk. You have a massively underfarmed Tusk on Geo. He needs strength items. This is where he really starts to fall off. Where he becomes like gankers need items. They need that snowball factor. They need the extra stats. The flexibility of a Shadow Blade. They need that stuff to really shine here. He's at this point just a defensive support at best. So although he is still going to be a very strong team fighter under the tower, they just have if CMK overextend and get greedy here, they will pay for it. And they kind of have to, because Undying is going to scale not so good later and later into this game. Late game potential is definitely on Matihla's side. CMK need to have at least a set of racks down by 30 minutes, if not 2, but they are on track to do that so far. Graphs are fun. You guys like graphs. Pretty much all this has been supports getting ganked outside towers and getting away with it. Pretty much, they had a little bit of a comeback, but it's always they're still losing. At best, it's still an even trade, so it's still going definitely in Matihla's favor. That is almost a 14,000 gold game, almost 1,000 gold lead per minute, almost. If they can get Carroll some more farm,
thank you.
He's got a long way to go. He's got the perseverance at least, but that's it. Why is he a blink dagger on a zombie? Really? He's not doing the golem either. He's maxing out the stone, which is standard, but going for decay first. Make him easier to kill, but that flesh golem is not to be overlooked. That's a huge damage bonus in a team fight that you don't even have to apply. You just have to be there. And we go defending under the tower, but they bought just enough time with the blink and everything. They will get away. Not overextending, but they did buy some. They did give some room. But this is pretty much just keep defending Carol and get him fatter and fatter, and it should be all right. They're doing a good job of. Because this map is closing in a little bit more, they have fewer and fewer options to gank. Although the Orchid is done. Ooh, they really want to do this. Oh, they want to say he's popping in the haste. Oh no, blinking right back out, making him waste it. Kissing on the other hand, we haven't really seen much from her. She almost got a Radiance for push. This is gonna really, they're really gonna pick up the push power soon with that split push action. And the constant split push will pull supports away from towers, and they are diving underneath it, and they're just going to say, screw it, we're just going to go ahead and try to bait you to somewhere you don't want to be. Try and get you guys split up, but nope, they're going to, CMK's going to pull back, play a little bit more safe. They're going to let the tower stand at about 50%. No, they're going mid. They're just giving up that tower. They need that tower for farm. That is the tower they cannot lose right now. What the hell? Diving in on their hardest carry right now. Young Eve was able to rotate all the way across the map and just burst down Ogi, no problem. But he is getting paid for it. Here comes the snowball with 2. Even with the blink. Oh no, oh, okay, it didn't trap him on high ground, so there's that. Fortunately, Carol wasn't able to get in the snowball in time, and now here we go with the Winter Curse, going to turn this right around. And there goes Geo with absolutely no items, diving against 4 people. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, Slard finished the job there. Neutral, we're very happy with the way things are going right now. Jeez, he's already got, Vanguard. If he wants to do a Shadow Blade with the Blink Dagger, he could do that. The sky is the limit for him right now. He could go straight and he could pretty much finish a Crimson Guard instantly. And the Radiant's now done on Sweet Kissing. These guys are in deep shit. I'm not gonna lie, these guys are in deep shit. They are massive. Carol is getting no farm whatsoever. You could do the Perseverance and finish that up, but you really need to. You can probably pick it up at the side shop here. Now, Sweet Kissing is going to get so much farm being able to split push with these illusions with Radiance, and that's going to close it. Kind of double-edged sword. It will push a lot of free farm up to towers, but these towers will get chipped away sooner and sooner. Meanwhile, they're pushing mid. That bottom tower is going to fall while they push mid, diving in with the snowball. They're going to catch Neutral. Oh, they get the punch. Neutral does go down finally. NSD getting rocked under all that damage. They Sage didn't even have to ult, so that was a nice job. 2 for nothing. That's going to be a huge comeback and making them think about overextending with not even their whole team on a tower while they're defending 5-man. Definitely give them something to think about. It's a little bit of a swing, almost a 20k game, but we are starting to come back a little bit. Who got that farm? Let's see. Oh, Geo got both of them. He needed that bad. 1,600 gold. At least get some treads maybe, or some phase boots. He'll probably have to go phase boots just to have enough tank to survive any team fight for longer than 5 seconds. You can get bursted down by so much stuff right now. Again, if you're just tuning in from the ticket, if you're listening in game, you can catch me on my Twitch. Kairo's Commentary is the channel. A quick check on that. No, I'm just going to leave that down. That's right. Yeah, I apologize if I'm not actually in the Twitch right now, but I am broadcasting. I'd rather give you guys better frames per second than worry about chatting right now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
Let's see, roaming more. The Blink Zombie. This is new. I have not seen this in a long time. And Neutral clear diving in, catching Sands, no problem. Blink stun combo, and now they're completely out of position here. The Sonic Wave is going to take out Uhura, no problem. Geo's going to go down next. 3 for nothing right there. He did pick up phase boots, but no tanky items. No extra tank, and Sonic Wave. I think he caught the Sonic Wave. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he caught the tail end of that Sonic Wave as well. And yeah, most of that. Another 1,500 gold thing. A sweep plus another 1,000 gold for this tower. Roughly, maybe a little more. 1,200-ish. You know, Liquid able to farm the jungle. This is just complete map domination right here. Liquid going ahead and diving in, getting the curse. buying time for everybody else to blink and stun, but nope, just barely mashing that W, mashing that blink, managed to get out, no lucky stun, chasing out, and fortunately, there's silver lining in all this, is Carol is still alive. But he's down 3-1 in the farm department against Sweet Kissing and Young Abe at this point, who is dual laning in down bottom. Axe is going to be almost done. Just a few hundred gold to go for that. And we're already at tier 3 towers. This is going the way CMK needs it to go, mainly because they need that push. They're totally dominating this map, totally dominating what's going on. They're going to push all the creeps up and they're going to Roche. There's nothing Matihla can do about it right now, unfortunately. They can do it out in the open with no problems. And because I've had so much map control for so long and had them against their own towers for so long, they haven't had a chance to go out and ward. They literally would know, they don't even need the wards to know that they're roaching right now, but they could do it in the open, and they could literally pull Roche out, do it in the open, and then have a better chance to dive on him. That's how much of an advantage they have right now. Most likely Sweet Kissing is going to pick it up. Neutral is... Neutral... Okay, no, Neutral's alive. Well, the zombie's going to pick it up. That's adorable. They're just being... They're just toying with Matihla at this point, giving that to him. I mean, honestly, Sweet Kissing enjoying the split push with the Boots Travel and the Radiance at 22 minutes. Completely enjoying this match at this point. And now another Blink Dagger. Everybody, except for everybody but one, has a Blink Dagger. I love it. I love it. The ability to just come in out of nowhere. They have almost no vision on Matihla's side. The ability to just coming out of nowhere with blinks and all this darkness, especially under night.
Bad news for you fans
Complete
of towers
control.
out there.
We're at almost a 25,000 gold game, still maintaining that 1,000 gold per minute lead, as if not more, on average.
Radiant's top tower
Go ahead and top off in here. Try to bait Carol out just a little bit more. He's almost got his Battle Fury done. Think gourd, literally. But he might not have a chance to spend that gold if he gets caught out here. Zombie's gonna get glimpsed back, but nope. Timing does not work in their favor. Sanj overextending a little bit. Get out of there, buddy.
Radiant's top tower
Meanwhile, Sweet Kissing is going to take the top tower, tier 2, with absolutely no problems. Yet more gold going in CMK's pocket. Speaking of pockets, this is quite a pocket strat, but it is working. And this dude diving in with a quarter health, giving no fucks whatsoever. Neutral weird, taking the finger right to the face. But he's going to tank it. He's going to get out almost. That static field is going to finish the job. Geo diving in. Uhuro taking the entire Sonic Wave to the face. But Young Abe might just get taken out. But nope. They just have so much damage at this point. There are already 3 down on Matihla. Now 4 with the exchange of just 1. And that was the tankiest. We're going to take these racks. That's pretty much GG at this point. Might as well call it. Could be a 24-minute game. Quick buyback from Geo. Pardon me, but there's nothing he can do about it. There's nothing him and Sanj can do about it. His ult is down. They just have so much tank, so much damage. Orc gets back up. These guys literally dove in with less than half health on most of their guys, and they still completely rocked them. Just the farm is just so phenomenally in their favor. However, they are buying time. Those racks are still up. They are buying time. Oh, NSD diving in, dropping the stone, a little too aggressive. Here they come back in. Liquid diving in. Arctic Burn taking out Sanj. Down he goes. Just a little, they're just baiting him. Just a message saying, hey, you can try. That's it. CMK looking to take. And meanwhile, Sweet Kissing pushing that bottom lane, no problem at all. That's gone. Second rack's going to fall. And this has to be GG, guys. It's gotta be GG.
Radiant's middle barracks has been destroyed.
One last gasp at this point. This is it right here. If they walk away from this without getting engaged, they will probably call GG. And now a Manta done. Even more illusions with which to split push or farm. Take your pick. At the same time. They did all or nothing rage pink for going in the middle. Carol's Battle Fury done, but not delivered. You kind of need that for your farm increase. You might want to pick that up. Is the courier? The courier's alive. Oh no! Speaking of okay, that was Dyer's career. And now why not get a Lotus Orb at this point? We're going into the luxury items. A lot of magic damage on the side of Matihla, and since Neutral Weird has been the target of all this damage to start off, yeah, why not reflect it back at him? Blade Mail for spells. Why not? 26 minutes, last racks being contested. And diving in, just under the tower, diving in with everybody, dropping the stone. Uhura's going to take all this damage, but not before Geo goes down. They're going to get the Kinetic and the Static Storm. NSD's going to take all of that, but oh, there, burst. Mana Void's going to take out, going to finish off NSD. But that is a complete team wipe, and that's got to be that's GG right there. Whether they want to call GG or not, that is it right there. GG call from Carol, and 26-minute game, nicely done from CMK. They're going to go 3-0 for this league so far. These guys are really one of the teams to watch at this point. Bonus Soup on a tear, ho haha. H4 on a tear, CMK also on a tear. It's very... Oh. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's just, these names are so big, they don't even fit the damn thing right there. So yep, thanks for watching. I've got a ton of replays to do. If not tonight, then pretty much all tomorrow is going to be me casting all these replays for today. So please don't give me any spoilers or anything. I'm going to get these up on the tube very soon, and this one's going up there right away. Thanks for watching, folks.